It is Bellator heavyweight Slim Trabelsi, and Slim, it took a while, but you finally got to the big show. It was
Yeah.
Bellator 300. I guess, what did it mean for you to finally just get to fight and to get this opportunity?
Yes, I'm really happy to get this opportunity. It's the best opportunity I have it until now in my career. Bellator is one of the biggest organization in the world. This event is big event, Bellator 300. I was so excited to fight there, and I make it.
you know, your story has been well told, I think, just the controversy and the challenges and the
Yeah.
starts and stops. How tough was that for you during this kind of year to know, am I going to be able to fight? Am I going to be able to go chase these? How challenging was this for you?
It was very hard mentally. It was very hard. It was like stressful and a lot of thinking what will happen, uh, and this thinking is stay until the fight week. It's even like my manager and organizer like Ali and Mike Hogan. They told me that everything will be all right and you will fight. It was hard mentally. It was hard, because in that time it was the most important focus in my fight, in my training, in my opponent. This is the important, but I was so much focused in these things, and I was very happy when I make the weight and I go inside the cage the 5 days. So I say, finally now I believe that I can fight.
That's awesome. So, like, I wondered about that. Like, even on fight day, was there like something in the back of your mind? Like, is a lawyer going to show up and tell me I can't fight all of a sudden? I mean, was that like a little piece of your mind?
Yes, exactly, exactly. Especially in the weight day, and but I try to manipulate this. I try to handle this. In my head. All these things. I try to handle it and stay focused and quiet. And I keep training. I stay focused and concentrate on the fight. On my opponent, and I make it. I go inside the cage and I fight.
That's awesome. So, as far as you know, is that all over now? Do you believe that it won't be a further distraction for you?
Yes, I believe everything is over now, and now I will be 100% focused in my training and in my fights, and I can now continue my career. I believe that I can now continue my career like safe, and I'm happy now, about everything, and you know I believe like everything will be all right one day. I believe like God, He will give me everything one day, and this has happened. And I want to thanks like everyone who support me and in this hard time, and I am here today.
That's awesome, man. So let's talk about the fight, right? Inside trip leads to an injury. I think some people that were watching were a little confused, but you seem to know right away what happened. So were
Yes,
you aware that there was an injury as
yes,
it unfolded?
yes. I hear when like he talk, and he said to referee to stop, and because he feel pain in his leg, and I continue in the ground, but the referee he stopped because I don't know if the referee will stop or not. I don't know. But the referee stopped, and I understand directly that he was injured.
Yeah. How does that make you feel about it, right? Because it's a weird one, right? Like, nobody wants to win by injury, but I mean, it is an injury that was because of an offensive move that you had, right? It's not as if he just took a funny step or something. So I
Yeah.
don't know. How do you feel? Is it satisfying or is it a little unsatisfying? Like, how did you feel?
Yes, for me, like win is win, But for my opponent, I feel sad for him, and I wish him like fast recovery, and he back fast to his normal life training, and his leg it will be fine. But you know this is sport, and this is MMA. It can happen things like this, but I wish for my opponent like fast recovery.
Great way to say it, man. All right, well, listen, let's talk about your future.
Yeah,
What's the plan right now? I mean, it's kind of a weird time for Bellator, right? Because we all hear the rumors. We all think maybe it's going to be part of PFL, but we don't know for sure. I
yeah,
mean, you've had to deal with uncertainty for a year. Now you're dealing with uncertainty again. So
yeah.
what's your plan right now? I mean, are you at peace to just see what unfolds? Are you a little worried? Like, what's the feel right now?
You know, I let this for like for Ali. You know, he's like brother for me and manager. You know, I let everything for him. For me, like a fighter, I take my rest 1 week, and next week I back to training, and I wait for next fight and next calling. All the rest, I don't know what happened in the future. This is really, I have no idea about this.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about your career. I mean, certainly it's going to work out one way or the other, but how do you see your career progressing, Slim? Because
Mm,
you're 30, right? And heavyweights can fight for usually a long time. But do you
mhm,
feel like I need to rush and try to move up the ranks quickly? Do you feel like, no, I'm still developing as a mixed martial artist? Like, what do you see
mm.
your path as a fighter?
Okay. You know, for the future, like for me, I'm ready for anyone. But for me, like it makes sense if I take like a fighter who is more ranking than the this last opponent which I fight with him. I win this fight, so I think it will be good if I take a fighter more ranking. um, I I feel like I'm ready for this, and um, I can do this. Yeah.
I love it. Where are you going to be training, Slim? Are you staying at home, or are you traveling abroad at all to train? What's the plan for you?
Uh, for the moment, I back to my gym. I back to my gym in Poland. I stay training there. In the future, I don't know, but until now, I feel good in my gym. I feel good with my trainer, my sparring partner. I feel okay with them, and I want to continue like this because I feel like my performance is good. I'm fit. I win my fights, so I don't. Maybe I try another places like for experience. It's good to have uh, to know more new things. In this sport, but until now I feel good in my place.
Hey, it's working, right? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's working so far.
Yeah.
Like you said, a lot of question marks. I think they'll all get worked out. But I guess if it was up for you, ideally, when would you fight again? I mean, are you trying to fight quickly because of the year you kind of lost, or
Mhm.
does it matter? Like, when would you fight again, ideally?
I'm ready anytime. This is what I talk with Bellator and with my manager. I am ready anytime. I can take any opponent anytime. I can fight. I don't have any injury or any bad things from my last fight. I'm good. And I'm ready for this anytime.
Fantastic. That's the attitude promoters want to hear. That's exciting. Well, Slim,
Yeah.
congratulations. It's been an adventure, right? I mean, hopefully that phase of your career behind, and now it's time to just focus on what happens inside the cage.
Yes, yes, absolutely. I can focus 100% in my opponent, in my training camp, in my fight. Uh, I will try to do this and stay focused and concentrate.
Fantastic. Well,
Yeah,
congratulations on the debut win, and we're
thank you.
excited to see what's next for you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.